איתני מיד דיבור זמרו לדון ועל הנחמות ועל הנפלאות שעשית לאבותינו.
This week marks the Shloshim of Rabbi Gershon Bird, a man whose greatness was only exposed after his passing away. Where did his greatness lie? In his acts of kindness that was done in total secrecy. Some of the stories that came out after his passing, for example, a local toy store that would give helium balloons to the local children on the occasion of their birthday, all paid for secretly by Rabbi Gershon Bird. Or about Shuva, who desperately wanted to study in yeshiva but couldn't afford to. Both the student and the faculty of the yeshiva had no idea who was actually paying for his yeshiva stay. And lastly, Rabbi Gershon Bird had an organization that would hire local people to pray at the kotel on behalf of sick ones and other needy people. But sometimes there wasn't enough work. Rabbi Gershon Bird would make up work so that his workers would make a decent living. When his wife was asked why he went to such lengths to give kindness and keep it totally secret, she replied that he believed so strongly in charity without getting anything returned that he understood that even recognition was getting something in return for his charity. We should all use his life as an example and grow from this story. The drafting of Haredim into the Israeli army has been a hot-button political issue in Israel. And what's unclear what will come of that, what is clear, is that increasingly Haredim are becoming more and more part of mainstream Israeli society. The Israeli army recently gave out a report which stated that since 2008, there has been a tenfold increase in the participation of Haredim in the Israeli army. The number currently stands at 3,500. The Israeli Ministry of Higher Education has mimicked these reports by saying that there has been a 50% increase since 2010 of Haredim in higher education. The Taub report, which has recently come out, has also said very similar findings, stating that since 1980 there has been more than a 50% increase of Haredi women working with advanced degrees. However, the Taub report also notes that there are some trends that are going in the opposite direction. For example, this generation of Haredi youngsters is the least secularly educated from all generations. This has prompted some politicians and communal activists to note that there is two divergent trends within the Haredi community, with some in the Haredi community seeking integration and some seeking isolation. In each one of us is contained a spark of divinity, a spark of infiniteness. And when the Beit HaMikdash was around, it served to remind us that we ourselves contained this infiniteness and that communally God dwelled amongst us. But when the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed, we need to seek other ways to find this reminder of the divinity in us. It says in the verse, Ki ner mitzvah v'torah or, that a candle is a mitzvah. And just like a candle in a dark room will create tremendous amount of light, so too the mitzvah, when done with authenticity and energy, will light up that divinity within us and remind us that God is really amongst us.